All right. We have another very strange game for you today, and we are playing on Baltic. Actually, we just beat them with a hideout TC drop, and I was actually going to do another TC drop. I actually was teamed up with the same person in that game, and I was trying to tell him that he should pick Sicilians because I wanted to see if I could do the transport ship TC drop. So I'm just trying to mess with people at this point. I'm trying to mess with red and purple, telling them, I'm a totally normal game. Nothing weird's going to happen. And red's like, no. We know exactly what you're up to. And that's funny because I didn't know what I was up to in this game. I was thinking, quadruple archery range, but he didn't have Sicilians before, so then I would have wanted him to pick Saracens. But 1 minute to communicate about your strategy is simply not enough. Oh, and there was a pause. He was like, "We hated you," blah 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 blah. They were being kind of salty about the hideout TC drop game, but you know what? It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm sure this game will be a lot more enjoyable for them. Oh, sorry. Just had something stuck in my throat. So I'm thinking, okay, Cuman quadruple archery range rush would be very fun to do. Probably not something that they've seen before. I've never played against these guys other than when I TC dropped them. So in order for this to work, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sneak one villager forward before red has time to construct their walls, and then we're going to construct those 4 archery ranges in the back of his base as I'm terribly house. We're constructing the barracks. I decided to go barracks instead of going for the mining camp, but it really doesn't matter as long as you have both of them when you go up to feudal. And I think actually I might have sent another villager at some point. I'm not too sure about that. Yeah, she's also coming along for the ride, okay? Thankfully, this is still open over here. Probably should have sent them both at the same time, but hindsight 2020, and I don't know if this was a misclick or whatever this was, and my teammate is letting me know that purple no longer has a scout, so we're just gonna sneak by, and sadly we're not feudal, so I don't know if we can take this engage against a loomed villager, but I'm hoping that the feudal will kick in soon enough. That's not the case, so we go back, we wait for feudal, and are we going to win this? I should have retreated just a little bit earlier, but you know what? Cheers! What you cheers? And now we're just going to make as many archery ranges as possible, produce tons and tons of archers, and hopefully catch red completely by surprise. I'm pretty sure I caught red by surprise in the previous game as well, so he will probably be looking back at this kicking himself. And these villagers can't go anywhere. It's not really worth it to me to construct a lumber camp just so that these villagers can get a little bit of extra wood in the long term. We're not in it for the long haul, we're in it for the short haul. So what they're going to do is they're going to construct houses, and we have 8 archers behind enemy walls. Now normally on Baltic you go heavily into fish, but who cares about any of that? Just have fun. This is definitely not the best strategy on a water map, but boy, was this enjoyable. And now we're just going to run around. We're just going to try and keep these numbers alive to the best of our ability. We're going to station some by the wood. We're going to station some by the gold. And we're going to see what other resources that we can find. We don't know too much, so if we just put one archer over here and the rest over here, that at least cuts off a wood line and a half, and eventually we're going to cut off this wood line as well. Now Red's probably thinking to himself, what do I do over here? Scouts, archer for a villager. I'll take that any day of the week. Blue's also over here. He's like, I'll help you out. I'm gonna get in there. I promise. I'll get there one day. One day I will surely be there. But we have 14 archers against 3 scouts. That's not going to work in his favor. And I wasn't sure if there was or there wasn't a hole over here. But that's kind of the trajectory that I'm thinking at this point. Like, okay, wait. There's scouts over here. Maybe we can shoot some of them. Definitely not going to let our archer numbers decrease. Scouts run away. You know what? It's fine. Just squeeze on by. So that was very, very favorable that that house was in the wrong position. Small trees are keys. That's what I always like to say. I've never said, never said that before in my life. And now we can finally harass this wood line. We have this wood line secured with the new archers that are coming in. And yeah, just pick off whatever we possibly can. Surprisingly, red and purple have the score lead even after all of this harassed, but all of red's economy is basically idle. And I was thinking to myself, you know what? Why don't we just get the fishing ships as well? So we're slowly but surely shooting the fishing ships, and red's just like, dude, it's not worth it. I don't want to be embarrassed on YouTube. Let's just call it GG. They definitely could have played on a lot longer. This does not have to be the end all be all over here. But definitely putting red in a very awkward spot. And with that, I just want to say thank you all for walking. Let's check out the statistics super quick. 4-4 actually, not the greatest. Economy, we're probably also way behind in terms of villagers. You have 31 to Red's 36. And there's your timeline. Those archers are just going to keep snowballing out of control. And with that, Poop Lord out.